Howdy, JD the Jungle Dude here, and once again, I want to thank you all for putting up with my videos. And I've got some new equipment and some new software I'm working with, so hopefully this will do the job. Today, I'm going to talk about the fact that, well, Mr. Trump has not chosen a vice president representative yet. And I'm going to take a long shot and say I'll apply for the job. Now, if I were to actually speak with Mr. Trump, one thing I would assure him is I'm a veteran, and not wanting to be a career politician, just like our founding fathers were not career politicians. And I have a love for animals. And basically, I'm just a monkey faced old man who's monkey mad about his country. Now, this is Boogie, and Boogie's pretty good at keeping me occupied, but you know, I'd like to come out of semi retirement and help my country out. Too many people think that the vice presidency is the most powerful vice president in the world, the second most powerful leader in the world. What they forget is you're supposed to be the second highest public servant. Listen, I'm not a bleeding heart, but when it comes to my nation and I see what's happened to it, oh, I have a bleeding heart. If I were to run as a presidential candidate at any time, it would have been my platform quite simply to just say, legalize the Constitution. Now listen, as you can see, I've got my Fox News shirt on. As far as the media, I don't trust them. They eat their own. They call about all of us hating cancel culture, and then they cancel each other. And they'll cancel me too. And it doesn't matter which side I'm on, which means I've been a Republican ever since I could register to vote. And I registered to vote at 19 years old in Anchorage, Alaska, where I was serving as a supply specialist in the Army. And, quite frankly, I have been a Republican for, let's see here, carry the one. By the time the election gets here, 40 years. I don't always agree with the party lines. As a matter of fact, there's a whole lot that I don't agree with the party line right now. But one thing I can say is if I was going to ask Mr. Trump to consider me for being the vice president, it would be this. Number one, I don't want to be a career politician. Number two, everybody that's ever held the vice presidency in the past few terms has griped and complained about how it was like being a doorstop. I disagree with that. Listen, if you're a vice president and you're not attending the majority of Senate meetings, you're not doing your job. If you're not reining in stupidity from legislature, you're not doing your job. If you're not going out and presenting yourself as a professional who can actually string more than 4 words together in a sentence, you failed. I thought it was supposed to be lead by example. I thought it was supposed to be we the people, not the leader and the sheeple. Mr. Trump, I've seen your works. I agree with a lot of what you do. And I truly wouldn't mind doing the job. Why? Well, it would give me something to do and I could use the money, one. But number two, if you're not going to get people up there that are going to lead by example, they're not leaders. These people scream about power. Power comes only from God and the people. I could have dressed up in a whole lot of three-piece suits. I've got a ton of them. If you check out my channel, you'll see that I wear them. And I don't look bad in them. However, I'm tired of dealing with ageism. I'm tired of dealing with people talking the talk but not walking the walk. Christians and veterans not giving each other a hand up. And I'm tired of people that are playing games and pandering to get clicks and views. Listen, number one, if you do not have a heart for the people and you do not understand that you do not have power, you have authority. And with authority comes responsibility. And if you're not going to be responsible as a servant to the people, you're no good as a leader. Here's the thing. I think you truly have a compassionate heart for this country. And quite frankly, there are a lot of things I could go on and on about, but number one, everybody has a right to their own opinions. However, they do not have the right to tell me what my opinion should be. I have a clear background. You can check me out pretty quickly. I'm just looking to help out. If you see this, Mr. Trump, please consider me. But if you don't, well, I'm having this just to go ahead and point out a few things. Number one, the news media. CNN, that stands for the Communist News Network. MSNBC, that stands for more stuff nobody cares about. And Fox stands for full of xenophobes, because if you're not from New York, they're literally going to treat you like a darn foreigner. Now me, I'm in Ohio. I'm actually at ground zero where they're putting in the Intel plants. And I would really like to apply for the position of the vice presidency, if you would consider it. If not, if there's anything I could ever help you out with, I would be glad to help. That being said, we need people that are not going to use the shadow government agencies to take people out. People are screaming about lawfare. Well, yes, we all think that the same DA who is letting murderers and violent criminals out of jail when they're not even American citizens without bail, and then elevate misdemeanors at best into a conglomerate lawsuit, criminal case. Yeah, we all see it for what it is. We live in a republic. Let's get the bananas out of the republic. Anyway, JD the Jungle Dude here, saying wishing y'all peace and peace of mind. Y'all come back now. God be with us. God save our republic.